Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Hey there, we're going to manifest some more good stuff. On Wednesdays, we manifest more good stuff, and today we're going to manifest more gratitude. So I've been running around the house looking for gratitude, which is kind of funny, because that's actually what we need to do in life. We need to look for gratitude. I mean, when you get better at it, when you get better at being grateful, it'll find you, it'll be obvious. But at first, I think we have to go looking for it. I really do. At least open up your eyes to right where you're at right now and be like, all right, so, hi, how are you? I have been saying for a while, I feel like I'm talking too loud. It's a quiet morning here. Shut up, Sadie. I have been saying for a while that I've fallen off the gratitude train, and I need to get back on the train of gratitude. And I told you all about my Grateful Goddess Appreciation Journal. I told you how to make that. I can't remember what number episode it is. Oh, shame on me. But, probably about 100 episodes ago, maybe 120 something. I don't know. I told you how to make a Grateful Goddess Appreciation Journal. You don't have to go looking for it. I'll just tell you again. Every night, you just write down 5 things that you're grateful for. And then you call it your Grateful Goddess Appreciation Journal. I'm not really that good about doing that lately because at the end of the day, I just want to stare at the wall or listen to music or not even think about the day. I don't feel like feeling grateful. But gratitude is good. It's something that we should practice because it opens up a lot of doors within us. It releases a lot of energy. It really allows us to be open to more good stuff coming in. All right. So anyways, I like feeling grateful genuinely, but I am getting to the point where I'm like, okay, if you're going to get back into it, you might have to make a little effort because you're out of practice. Because we're out of practice. So I want to share a personal story with you. So I've been having a few people come to do herb walks, and yesterday I had 3 beautiful ladies, and it was it was 90 degrees. I think I need to not have them right in the middle of the afternoon because I could just feel my skin, the sun was like I was melting, and I don't mind that, but it just made me a little extra hyper to be under the crazy sun like that. Now today it looks like it's gonna rain and it's so muggy. It's like that type of humidity that brings out all the stinky smells in your house. So I'm burning some Nag Champa to cover up the old dog pee smell, and anyways, I'm feeling grateful. So anyways, I'm grateful for a story that Kathy shared with me yesterday. And okay, so I'm just proud of myself if I'll write in my gratitude journal a couple times a week or every day. I'd be like, wow, honey, you're so amazing. Now she shared with me a story that I could really up my game. So she challenged herself, and I hope she doesn't mind me sharing. She told me I was only the second person that she ever told, and now I'm going to tell a few people. But this story is worth hearing about. Seriously, if you are ready for a challenge, listen to what she did. She challenged herself for a whole year. That's 365 mother trucking days. Every day to write a thank you note to someone or a place that she had thought of, been with, visited, appreciated. Every day for a whole year, she wrote a thank you note to somebody and she gave it to them. I just want to add that in because like I was like, and you gave these notes to the people? Like, yeah, like that's a lot of stamps. Like, of course, some of them were local and she could drop it off, but every day for a whole year, she wrote a thank you note to express her gratitude and her appreciation for this person. Or like if she said like she went to like is that Falling Rocks, whatever, like if she would go somewhere like a botanical garden or Falling Rocks or some like touristy place and she really enjoyed herself, she would send them a note saying like what she loved about it, and she really got into this attitude of gratitude in a huge way. You guys, like I can't even imagine doing that for a week or a month, let alone a year, let alone buying all those stamps. That's an expensive. Like I need to hand deliver your thank you notes. And then I don't know that many people. But here's the thing, like if she just got like good service at a restaurant, maybe like she could give a thank you note to the restaurant or to the waitress. I don't know. Can you just sit with it for a minute? Sit with it. The idea that every day for a year she wrote a thank you note. All right. So she said that it was incredible how like it got returned back to her in her life. Like it was really a game changer. And she said she wished that, you know, she had started, she was like, she's retired now, but she wished that, you know, looking back, she could have started doing more things like that earlier. But of course, you know, we do what we can with what we've got where we're at. Like, don't regret, girl. But be thankful that, you know, you're having this epiphany now. Because I was telling her, yeah, at the end of our lives, we all have a life review. And a successful life review to me is to have as minimal regrets as possible, right? So be thankful, like if you are waking up to like, oh my gosh, I want to be more grateful. I want to manifest more good things. I want to help people. Like if you can do that now, that's a blessing. That's something to be grateful for, you know, rather than waiting till the end of your life to be like, ah, shucks. I probably could have done more, you know? So anyways, be thankful now. But anyways, you guys, we're a bunch of slackers is what we are. I mean, I'm not saying do a whole year, but I am saying step up. Sadie, Marie, step up and practice more gratitude. All right, so I didn't know how many gratitude cards I was going to find. For a while, I thought I was just going to find 2. So we've got our dragon butterfly today. And I got to tell you, what's so cool is the first 4 cards, and maybe 5 out of 6, they all match, you guys. Most of these cards are lime green and purple. Lime green, purple, and then we work in some blues and stuff. But yeah, this is a lime green colored butterfly, and it's a brimstone. So I'm going to definitely have to look this one up in real life because it's awesome looking. And our other cards have a bunch of lime green. So we're going to do the dragon butterfly card. We're going to do a soul's journey card. I went upstairs. I was like, surely I have more than 2 freaking gratitude cards because it seems like I talk about gratitude all the time. But I'm thinking that I just weave it in and infuse it into everything, you know. But to actually find a card with the word gratitude, there's probably some I missed, but this will be enough for us. So we're going to do a soul's journey card. I went upstairs. Something told me to look in my sacred geometry deck. for the Sacred Geometry cards for the Visionary Path by Francine Hart, H-A-R-T. And sure enough, number 38, gratitude, we got that. Then I came downstairs and I found 3 more. So we've got 2, 4, 6 cards. That's something to love and appreciate. Having 6 gratitude cards. So anyways, are you ready to manifest more gratitude with me? Are you ready to like commit to 1, feeling it, 2, writing it down in a journal, and maybe even 3, writing a thank you note to someone, or 365 thank you notes? And so I was telling my friend Asiel the Oracle last night, because he did a card reading for me last night, which I am very grateful for. It was so good. They're always so good. But anyways, I was telling him about that, and he's like, that is so you, like this lady, like, and I was like, yeah, but that's almost like more, that's definitely more than me. Like, you know, so it was just fun for her to share that story with me, because it really is, that is something I would do. But even for me, that's, I don't know, man, that's impressive. Like, I love challenging myself. I'll do 44 days of this. I'll do a month of that. Like, I do really good with commitments sometimes. But a whole year of writing a thank you note every day. I don't know. It's given me, obviously, because I can't get off of this topic, it's given me something to think about. Like, wow, you could really, really, really up your game, girl. So anyways, today we're going to manifest more gratitude. Now, let's be thankful right now for our beautiful herb of the week, first of all, because we need to wake up and just get it going on here. Let's do our affirmations for our beautiful herb of the week, Thyme, who's going to maybe give us the courage to deliver those thank you cards. This affirmation is brought to you by our courageous herb of the week, Thyme, and I dedicate them all to you. Thank you. I am brave. I follow my true path. I quickly forgive all wrongs and release resentments. I burn away what is no longer me, and I stoke my creative fire. I step out of the broom closet and declare my magic. I elevate my spirit and courageously rise to challenges. I am brave. I follow my true path. I quickly forgive all wrongs and release resentments. I burn away what is no longer me, and I stoke my creative fire. I step out of the broom closet and declare my magic. I elevate my spirit and courageously rise to challenges. And so it is. I found another card, you guys. Something was like, look in that Oracle of the Essences deck. I found a tangerine card that's all about gratitude and charisma. All right, and she has very blue and orange. Okay, so now we got more colors coming in. But yeah, at first I thought, oh my God, what if all the cards are lime green and purple? So those are 2. That's a interesting color combination. All right. I also want to point out, just the perfectionist in me is really pissed off that for the Thyme affirmations, I didn't call it the affirmation minute like I have for how many weeks? We're on the 20th week. For 19 prior weeks, I did an affirmation minute for Thyme. I'm just like, this affirmation, and I just did not say minute. I don't know. The perfectionist in me is like, you should re-record that. And the judgmental bitch inside of me is like, go get fucked. That's what's going on inside of me. All right. Just for a second. And I release it. Okay. So I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons each brings. Can you say that? Can you say that and mean that and actually be grateful for all the lessons that everyone's bringing in our life? Okay, I'm going to stack these up so I can remember what the heck I'm doing. Okay, we're going to do Tangerine last since she was late to the party. Okay, I got a stack here, and then I'll have a game plan. All right, so let's talk about this awesome dragon butterfly. The brimstone. It looks lime green to me. I really need to start looking these up before I push record, but I don't think you're in a hurry. Are you? Are you in a hurry? Let's open up a browser here. Brimstone butterfly. I just want to see if it really is green like that. Yeah, it is. It's yellow. It kind of looks more yellow in real life. Yellow, but yeah, oh, that one looks green. Maybe there's different kinds of brimstones. The brimstone butterfly is absolutely lime green, and it's got these kind of reddish brown spots like in the middle of each of its leaf. Like, okay, what's that all about? It's awesome looking. All right, you guys, we gotta look up these butterflies. We have to have like a butterfly day and just get a butterfly book or something and look them all up. All right, it's on a bluebell, and it's all about gratitude. And Carla Morrow, the author of Enchanted Blossoms, said, "Few flowers bring magic and fairies to mind more than bluebells. Growing in great flowing carpets in wooded areas from Spain to the British Isles, these blue trumpet-shaped flowers have long had ties to the fairy realm. To call the fairy kingdoms to court, it is said these fairy thimbles would be rung, and that picking a bluebell can be a catalyst for bad luck from the fairies. So leave them alone. You don't want bad luck with the fairies." Despite this, the sap from bluebells was used as glue for early book binding and attaching the fletching on arrows. In more modern times, chemicals found in bluebells have been tested in cures for both HIV and cancers. What? Why aren't bluebells on the news every single night? Bluebells are hugely popular in wooded gardens for their unique look and their ability to reproduce rapidly. So if you needed something to take over and do a blue trumpet carpet, right? Make a flowing carpet in a wooded areas, look into bluebells. The fairies will love them, and they're looking into this flower for both HIV and cancers. Wow, you guys, something to be grateful for. So let's talk about gratitude, right? So if you want more gratitude, set your intentions now. I am going to manifest more gratitude. I'm going to be more grateful. Gratitude is one of the most potent emotions humans possess. This card is urging you to stop and be deeply thankful for everything in your life. Stop and be deeply, deeply thankful for everything in your life. Acknowledge the people, the things, the experiences, and the emotions you encounter daily. All of these happen for you and not to you. The more joyful acceptance you show toward the positive things in your world, the more positive things you will see and experience. The more thankful you are for your experiences, the more the universe will grace you in return. Be grateful for who you are and what you have. Once you see the greatness of your life, you can begin to focus on it and it will multiply. So yeah, last year when we hung out for like the first 120 podcasts, we did the laws of the universe. And we talked about them anyways. I was going to say we studied them, but we talked about them. We thought about them. And like how we throw a ball to the wall and it bounces back to us, the same thing does with our emotions and our energies and our frequencies. So when we start feeling thankful, feeling grateful, when we start throwing gratitude out, it comes back to us. Like when we start looking for things to appreciate and be thankful for, when we start practicing gratitude, it gets easier and easier to see that stuff because more of it's being drawn to us. So the more thankful you are, the universe is like, oh, we'll give you some more of that. And that's also why when we're ungrateful, we're like, what the hell's this shit? Guess what we get more of? I know. I hate it too because I've done so many wrongs to myself with just misusing energy. So the bluebell and the brimstone butterfly have two questions for us. How can I show that gratitude as often as possible? And what am I grateful for? So we really can be grateful for everything in our life. Even the negative stuff, even like we can look like, wow, thank you for showing me what triggers me. Like, oh, I really appreciate you reflecting back to me where I need to clean my energy up. Right? We really can be grateful for all experiences. So, but let's really think like, what are we grateful for? What are you grateful for? Ask yourself, what am I grateful for? And how can I show that gratitude as often as possible? So we're going to kick it off with just those two promptings. You can journal about it. You can write it down, make a list of things you're grateful for, and what ideas come in. Do you want to write a thank you note? Do you want to call somebody, tell them about how much you appreciate them? Do you just want to think about it? Do you want to make a collage? You want a scrapbook? You want to sing about it? Like, how can you express this gratitude? Can you do some service work? Can you take somebody out to lunch? Go around, hug everybody? Like, how can you get gratitude kick-started in your life? One, write a list and think about what you're grateful for. And two, brainstorm some ways how you can show that gratitude as often as possible, and then put it into action. All right, next card. I had to run and take a quick break because my stomach I could feel it getting ready to growl. I hate it when I record a podcast and my stomach's like, I'm like, shut it. Okay, so I'm not grateful for my stomach doing that, but what I am grateful is I ran out to the kitchen and I was like, what can I eat real quick? And there was some bananas on the counter that my friend Marta brought me yesterday. She says she always likes to bring a gift. So she brought chocolate chip cookies, bananas, and a jar of olives because I told her I was almost out. And she got me this big old jar of olives. Which is how I like to buy my olives, so I can just, eat as many as I want. So thank you, Marta. I love you. All right, I'm grateful for these generous, beautiful people in my life. I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful for having a roof over my head. I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons each brings. I am grateful for this podcast, and I'm grateful that you're listening because it keeps me coming back. It really does. I mean, I love it. I really am like I'm being able now to really step back and see how much it's helped me and inspired me, and like it keeps me going, and I do appreciate it. I'm grateful for my podcast. I mean, I know I have days where I'm a total skank with my gratitude. It's just like, and I complain, but when it comes down to it, I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons each brings. And that's what this card number 4 from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck by Kim Dreyer. And this is number 4, which I love that number. I love numbers. And it's this really cool inner forest scene. And there's a lot of things I love about this. Well, this little lady is sitting in the middle of these big stones that have rune symbols on them. The stones are surrounded by like white birch trees, which I love those trees. I love runes. I love the white birch. I love the amethyst that's in her bowl. She's holding like a green orb, maybe. And there's a baby deer, a fawn, beside her. And there's like a spiral of white energy coming up from whatever she's holding. It looks almost like a green apple candle. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's a sphere, but it almost could be a green apple, but then I think there's a flame on it. I don't know what it is. She's got cute little purple flowers in her hair. And yeah, big bowl of amethyst. Really cool. And it's kind of dark all around the room, so it's like it's a dark forest, and she's summoning that light, the light of gratitude. Every day, every situation and person brings with them a unique experience, a unique gift. This card is asking you to stop focusing on what you perceive you lack in your life and focus on what you do have. Your life is filled with blessings and abundance in many forms. Give thanks for all of life's gifts, the small and the big, the positive and the negative. At the start of each day, give thanks for the gifts the new day will bring. Okay, see, I always do my gratitude at the end of the day, like, show me something to be grateful for, and I will maybe write it down in my Grateful Goddess Appreciation Journal. But this card is saying that by giving thanks in advance, you learn to acknowledge and receive each gift unconditionally as it appears. Holy moly. Did I just find the missing ingredient? Maybe, for me, one of them. I'm sure there's more. There I go right into lack consciousness. So what about like being like, I am so grateful for all the gifts this day is going to bring. I am so grateful for everything that this day is going to bring. I give thanks for all of life gifts and the gifts the new day will bring. And I will acknowledge and receive each gift unconditionally as it appears. That would be different for me. I mean, I do wake up a lot of times and say, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be good today. Ooh, it's going to be good. I try to get into that, but like maybe this is something I can practice too, being grateful in advance. And I probably should write it down so I don't forget. I am grateful for the gifts the new day will bring. Okay, so now, if you do not feel you have anything to be grateful for, if you just completely rolled your eye, if you've been rolling your eyes, if you feel like you're just like, yeah, I'd be grateful if I had something to be grateful for. If you feel like you do not have anything to be grateful for because of emotional, mental, or physical suffering, this card is asking you to stop focusing on the negatives, for this brings only more of the same. Only when you acknowledge and give thanks for the blessings you do have will you be able to heal and move forward. Being alive is one of life's greatest gifts. Begin by showing gratitude for life. Now, I know immediately there will be some people that argue with that. Like, really, being alive is one of life's greatest gifts. They're just not feeling it because they're in pain, because they're in relationships that are borderline or they are abusive, and they just are doing drudgery all day. They're doing a job they hate. Everyone's an asshole. People drive like jerks, like whatever, like all day long. It just seems like it's negative, bullshit, right? So this card is saying if that's where you're vibing at, you need to stop yourself and understand that whatever you whatever you focus on, you manifest more of. So if you're focusing on the negatives, that will bring you more negatives. So you need to stop doing that, and you need to start looking for things to be grateful for. You need to start your gratitude practice. You need to give thanks for what you do have. Yeah, I don't have a dryer right now, but I have a washing machine and I have some sunshine, right? So it's like, just be grateful that you can wash your clothes. Just be grateful for what you do have. I am grateful for what I do have. And when we start giving thanks and gratitude for the blessings we do have, that will help us heal, and move forward. So if you are like, wow, everything sucks, well, take a deep breath and be thankful for that breath. Be thankful that you're alive and in a body, and kind of get excited that you can change it up for yourself. I mean, test it out. I say test it out. If you're in a shitty place, I'm jealous of you. But listen, you are in an opportunity right now, and so am I. Because honest to God, I have manifested so much shit. Okay, we should get excited because we have an opportunity to really test this out. Like, all right, I get it. I've been complaining. I've been focused on the negative. What would happen if I changed my practice? What would happen if I woke up every day and was thankful for the gifts that were going to come to me? Like, I'm already thankful. I'm already feeling gratitude because I know every day, everything, everyone, every lesson, every experience is a gift. How could my life change by me just making these tiny changes? Like, we could really test this out, you guys. But yeah, we begin by showing gratitude for life. We begin by getting that spark of gratitude light so that it can grow and swirl up and light up and become more luminescent in our lives. So practicing gratitude. All right, let me set these two guidebooks aside. Our next card is called Practicing Gratitude. It is the language of letting go. And they're a cool deck. There's no guidebook. It's just a picture on the front, and then today I will on the back. There's just words on the back. So on the front, there's a girl and a guy, a lady and a guy, lady girl and a guy, and they both have their eyes closed, and they're like kind of putting their foreheads together a little bit, and she's cupping the side of his face, and they're both like feeling gratitude. You can just tell. And his skin is lime green, and he has blue hair, and she has like dusty rose colored skin, mauve skin, and yellow lime hair. So it's a really cool looking card, and it matches the butterflies and all this green. Practicing gratitude. Today I will practice gratitude. I will get in the habit of saying thank you, even for the quote problems in my life, because these challenges are valuable lessons I can learn from. Gratitude is the key that turns problems into blessings and the unexpected into gifts. So, yeah, what can I learn from this situation? Thank you, problems. I'm learning more compassion. Thank you, problem. I'm learning how to be more patient. Thank you, problem. I'm learning how to be more solution oriented. Thank you, problem. I am learning how to be more flexible. Thank you, problem. I'm learning how to go with the flow. Thank you, problem. I'm learning how to punch people in the face. No, that's not it. Thank you, problem. I'm getting really good at my 1, 2, 3 combo. My jab, jab, uppercut, elbow, elbow, elbow. Today I will practice gratitude. I will get into the habit of saying thank you. So it is a habit. Gratitude definitely is a habit. That's why I said, like, okay, I will try to think about being thankful for the gifts in the morning, but I'm going to have to write it down and remind myself to do that, because I'm not in that habit. That's not my habit yet. And it takes probably about 30 days, right, to get a habit into a practice, you know? So that's why consistency is key too. Consistency is so important. But if you can get into the practice of gratitude, make it a habit of saying thank you, even for the problems, gratitude is the key that turns the problems into blessings. It's like, problem, there it is. You got your gratitude key. You just stab the problem and turn the key. And bam, it's a blessing. So yeah, it is really literally just a switch, a shift, a slight turning of perspective and attitude. The attitude of gratitude really can show us where all the gifts are in the challenges, in all the experiences, in the problems. And yeah, we start to feel blessed no matter what. We really, really do. All right, so that's good. I like that card. Okay, our next card is from The Soul's Journey by James Van Praagh, Gratitude. This is the deck that I used for my shadow clearing work that I did on my YouTube channel a couple years ago. I went through each one of these cards and really thought about each topic, and I pulled other cards and kind of what I'm doing here, but like it was a little different. And I was in a different place too, but I knew that I really needed to start working and cleaning up my energy and my shadow self. And it was incredible. It really was. I'm so proud of myself. I am grateful. I feel gratitude that I've done so much work on myself, within myself. So let me open up the book here. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So everything is an opportunity. Everything. You got to start looking at it that way. I'm remembering a story like that Esther Hicks from Abraham Hicks. You know, like she was saying like they don't even mind it when things go wrong anymore, because they like say something breaks. Well, now they're grateful that now they get to go shopping and look for a replacement. Or if like something is not working right, well, they're grateful for the nice people that come to fix the problem. They're grateful. Like they were just like saying that it's like, it's okay. Like whatever happens in the day now is fine. Like they can practice gratitude because they realize that, you know, the universe is orchestrating everything, and they have an opportunity to, you know, always kind of be in alignment and in the flow no matter what. And yeah, there is lessons and blessings in every experience. So this soulful card is telling you that it is time to stop, close your eyes, and become mindful of the incredible gift the universe has bestowed upon you in offering valuable and unique lessons tailored especially for your soul. So you are a soul, and you came here for these experiences. You came here for the expansion. You came here to work out your issues. You came here to learn your lessons. So it's like if you start looking at life like that, when some shit comes your way, you got to be like, good, this is what my soul wanted to figure out. Right? Like start to be like look at it from the perspective of your soul. Everything is an experience, a lesson, an expansion, a healing, right? It's just an experience. So it's like you start to be grateful for all of them. You kind of like almost need to release judgment on labeling it good or bad and just feel gratitude that you're in a body, you're breathing, and you're having an experience. This is an important reminder to express your appreciation for what has been, what will be, and most important, who you are. It is time to acknowledge to the universe how thankful you are for being provided these opportunities for insights and understanding. So it's like, wow, universe, I really am thankful. I am thankful for this opportunity. Now I'm going to have a greater insight, a broader perspective, a deeper understanding, hopefully more wisdom, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, this gratitude card also says that it is also time for your soul to share recognition of all those loved ones in your life, upon the earth or in spirit, who have helped form who you are now. So yeah, every conversation you could literally be thankful for. So maybe we can get those 365 thank you notes out in the mail. Because like, thank you so much for that conversation. It reminded me of this, and that, right? Thank you so much for calling me. Like, it was great to connect, and I just appreciate all of the memories we have. Like, I don't know, you could really get into this. So this card also says that you may find it helpful to begin to write a list of all the things you're grateful for in your life. When you put forth the contemplation and the energy to do this, it awakens thoughts that acknowledge your connection to all that is. So that's why you write it down. It awakens thoughts that acknowledge your connection to all that is. You start to see your connection to all that is by bringing yourself into a state of gratitude. It not only has a transforming effect on the energy in the sacred space surrounding you, but also brings about an overall sense of health and well-being. So when you practice gratitude, you will literally change the energy, because everything is energy. You are energy. And gratitude will change the energy in you, creating more health, more well-being, definitely a more positive attitude, more good vibes inside of you, but it will also transform the energy surrounding you. So you will attract more things to be grateful for as you practice gratitude, and people will enjoy being around you more too, because they get near you and just the energy that you're radiating out is really good. It is really good to be around you now that you are practicing gratitude. I express my gratitude is our next card. I express my gratitude. This is just a tiny little square card by what's her name? Louise Hay. Sorry, Louise. I knew it. But I was getting it confused with Tina Louise Spalding. I was like, Tina Hay. So this is a great card. It's got some roses on it, although I thought maybe they were peonies. It could be peonies. I don't know, because they're from the side, but I would say they're probably roses. But they look kind of similar to me. So I express my gratitude. And on the back it says, make gratitude your spiritual practice today. Start with, good morning, bed. Thank you for being so comfortable. I love you. The more you express gratitude, the more you will find to be grateful for. So that is so funny to me. Because right in between these segments, I was taking a drink of tea and stretching back and thinking I could go back to bed. Like, I really, my bed really did feel good today. But I did not say good morning, bed. Maybe I need to. Good morning, bed. Thank you for being so comfortable. I love you. Good morning, shorts. Thank you for being so flowy and having pockets that my hands can fit in. I love you. Thank you, shirt. Thank you for saying mind over matter and reminding me every time I look in the mirror. Thank you. I love you. So what if we just started being obnoxious and thanking all our everythings? Like even our bed, even our clothes, even our desk, even our iPad, even our Sharpie marker. Right, I'm just looking around. Even our white mug that reminds us of white milk glass because it's got them little dots on it. Even our big hunk of chaga that we really has been on our desk, but we haven't thanked it personally in a while. Thank you, candle with the image of Mother Mary on it. Thank you, books. Thank you, oracle decks. Thank you, microphone. Thank you, ring light. Thank you, jars of herbs. I love you. Thank you, twinkly lights that I've strung around the room. You make me happy at night. I love you. So we could really use gratitude. It says make gratitude your spiritual practice. Like being grateful for everything is part of my spiritual practice. Why? Because the more I express gratitude, the more I will find to be grateful for. Like truly, whatever you practice, you get good at. So if so far you're not really good at gratitude, it's just a matter of practice. It's a matter of making it your spiritual practice, making it a habit. From the moment you get up, you gotta get it going before you get up. Good morning, bed. Good morning, pillow. Thank you for being so comfortable. I love you. Good morning, curtains. Just I don't know, just be stupid about it, but get it going in an obnoxious way so you can get that ball rolling down the hill. So that gratitude can become easier. Gratitude can just be who you are. And like a snowball picks up more snow as it rolls down the mountain, right? Your gratitude could turn into an avalanche. Like really just be so grateful that, hey, maybe you are feeling it so much genuinely. It brings tears to your eyes sometimes. How much gratitude you have. How grateful and thankful you are. So make gratitude your spiritual practice. The more you express gratitude, the more you will find to be grateful for. You're going to draw it to you. I express my gratitude. So think of what you are grateful for and how you can show it and express it. Okay, we got 2 cards left. Can you handle that? Okay, we got number 38. I love that this card reminds me in a way of the card with the lady girl in the forest with her baby deer and her runes and her amethyst and that swirling, spiraling light above her. So in this card, it's like a Hawaiian lady, and she's holding a seashell or a rock with a seashell imprint, and there is a spiral energy coming out from it. And there's also tortoises and white flowers and a big sun and spirals in the clouds and a lot of beautiful energy. She's sitting there offering her gratitude. So this is number 38, and I love that I even thought to look in this book. That was good guidance. So this is all about appreciation and thankfulness, this gratitude card. And I will read it, and this is from Francine Hart. The golden spiral within a circle here symbolizes offering prayers of appreciation and gratitude for all of life's gifts. So yeah, all of these cards has been very clear that you need to be grateful and have gratitude for all of the gifts. And everything is a gift because there's a lesson and an experience within everything. Spirals represent the purest form of moving energy. Therefore, they are a perfect means of expression for sending into consciousness your prayers of gratitude. The priestess figure sits at sunset, consciously acknowledging and giving thanks for the glorious beauty all around. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. Appreciation brings greater understanding and awareness of the miracles that occur all around us every day. Looking through grateful eyes increases our ability to see beyond ourselves and enjoy life more completely. Choosing this card brings a message of appreciation from the cosmos to your very own heart. Give thanks for your amazing heart, which moves energy through your body so that you may live in the physical world. Give thanks as you open your heart and develop the intelligence that resides there. Living with gratitude is part of your sacred path. Appreciation of your own divine nature and that of everything around you will assist you to experience expanded awareness and appreciation for all that is. Gratitude is such a simple thing, and yet one of the most powerful energies we can engage. Start each day in gratitude and appreciation and see how your world expands. As you move through your day, take moments here and there to connect with your appreciation for the abundance and love that fills your life. Notice how much more beautiful the world appears as you offer yourself the gift of gratitude. So gratitude is a gift that we give ourselves. And that's what Kathy was saying yesterday. It's like, she was writing the thank you note for the person, but the gift was really hers. It was, she feels good doing it. It comes back to her. She was saying how she helps at like one of the local elderly homes. And everyone's like, oh, that's so nice of you. She's like, yeah, but she's like, I'm the one who's getting blessed by it. Like, it feels good to me to do it. So gratitude is a gift you give yourself because the world will seem more beautiful. You will feel connected to the world. That is beautiful. Like, it really is just like a beautiful way to live. That's why the other card was saying, make it part of your spiritual practice. Make it your spiritual practice. And it goes hand in hand with other spiritual practices too, like being in the present moment, focusing on the now, like being really like aware, mindful of what is, like seeing the gift, right? So that gives you the vision, that gives you the sight, but then being grateful takes it one step farther, right? It's just so powerful. It's so simple yet so powerful, and it really will change your world. So if you have slipped into apathy look around and rekindle your appreciation for things large and small. So yeah, you can just be thankful that you're in a body, thankful for life, thankful for nature, thankful for the birds, thankful for air. Thank you. Thankful, thankful, thankful. That is gratitude. All right, so last card is this tangerine essential oil card, and her hair is the color of tangerines, and she's wearing a white dress, and she's got this basket of tangerines, and it looks like she's throwing them out of the basket. So she has a message of gratitude, but also charisma. Also charisma. So let's see. Let us see what this card says. So here's some wise words from Brené Brown, who said, "We're a nation hungry for more joy because we're starving from a lack of gratitude." We're starving from a lack of gratitude. And isn't that just so silly? Because it's the gift that we can all give ourselves. There's no reason to be starving and hungry for more joy. We could be gifting ourselves on the daily from the get-go. We could be gifting ourselves gratitude. So tangerine is a happy oil. It is so happy, you guys. Tangerine. I think I definitely have some tangerine. I know, because I just bought myself some. So I'm going to go smell it after this and be grateful, feel gratitude for having all these beautiful smells around me. We feel unhappy when we believe we have the wrong end of a deal, when we feel that we haven't been treated fairly or what we have put out there. On the other hand, happiness is contentment and satisfaction. So, Tangerine wants to talk about our appreciation and perception of these situations will shape our level of happiness. So if you are unhappy, basically is what it's saying. If you're unhappy, it's just your perception. And you could change it. It's like there ain't even no reason for you to be unhappy, because you could just change how you feel about it. Let's see here what else it says. Tangerine reminds us that we need a balance between what we put out there and what we are open to receive. Tangerine instantly boosts your confidence, in turn making you feel more valuable and attracting the same energy back. So, when tangerine is positive, it will promote a good flow of life and positive creation. Tangerine can bring out your inner child and remove any hardness from the heart. When the tangerine personality comes across in the negative sense, it can be inflexible and too responsible, to the point that life becomes a set of arduous jobs rather than an enjoyable journey. So in the physical body, tangerine is highly antioxidant. It helps with circulation and the flow of blood and water in the body. It also helps the muscles to relax, as it works as an anti-inflammatory and a sedative. So that is interesting to know. I just have been smelling it because it makes me happy. I never even looked into it. I was just like, I like this a lot. And so I got myself some tangerine oil. It is so happy. It is so happy. But I like what she's saying. It's like, if we can start feeling gratitude for ourselves, we can give ourselves that self-appreciation. We can give ourselves that feeling of being valuable, because we love that. We need that. And we do well when we're living in and attracting that energy. So if tangerine materializes in your reading, it is because you lack flexibility. You might be burdened by day-to-day tasks, making your routine taxing and not enjoyable. practice gratitude for the things you take for granted most days. So we're ending with a card for all the negative Nellies that for some reason you hung in here and you've made it to the end of this podcast. Good job. But Tangerine wants to talk to you specifically. That's like, she's like, I get it. I see what you've done here. You just see everything kind of as a hard job to do. You know, you're not enjoying yourself. You're feeling kind of unflexible or too responsible. You're not seeing the fun in it. You know, you're not seeing it like from the eyes of a child, just not exciting. And so that means you're imbalanced. If you're not easily accessing the frequency of gratitude, it could be due because you're so imbalanced. You're just seeing everything as like, ugh. So what do? You just start to practice gratitude for the little things, the things that you take for granted. The fact that you have a pair of shoes to put on your feet to go to that stupid ass job. Like, you just need to be thankful for the shoes. Then be thankful for the feet and the legs and the muscles and the energy that carries you. Be thankful for the fact that you even have a stupid ass job, because you do have bills to pay. And it's like, well, I am so grateful. I feel gratitude that I can pay my bills, or most of my bills. I don't know, depending on where you're at. Maybe you can only be grateful for being able to pay some of them today. But what you have to say to yourself is, I appreciate every task I do today, knowing that my time is invested wisely and that each step takes me closer to my goal. So let Tangerine help satisfy your hunger for more joy by helping you realize that what you're starving for is gratitude. And you don't have to be hungry anymore. You don't have to go hungry. Gratitude is a gift you can literally give yourself. Oh, wow, you guys. So that's us manifesting more gratitude. And it's 9:38. Good job, Sadie. A lot of times I don't even start my podcast until right now, and I'm finishing it up. Why? Because I'm grateful. Thank you, gratitude. Thank you, Tangerine. Thank you, number 38. Thank you, little lady in the woods surrounded by runes and white birches and amethyst and a baby deer. Thank you, Bluebell. Thank you, Brimstone. Thank you to all these beautiful oracle cards that have come in to help us manifest more gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life because they are all lessons. They bring the lessons. So today, I will practice gratitude. I will get into the habit of saying thank you, even for my problems, right? Because I know that gratitude is the key that turns problems into blessings. So pick up that key of gratitude and use it and get good at using it and start using it from the moment you wake up and all through the day, and wrap it up at the end of the day by writing down 5 things in your Grateful Goddess Appreciation Journal that made your heart sing, that you're thankful for, that you appreciate. And that's how you practice gratitude. You practice gratitude by expressing your gratitude. So think about it, feel it, and then do something about it. Whether it's writing a thank you note, making a phone call, writing in your journal, start to manifest more gratitude, and you will bring more things to you to be grateful for. It's just that simple. And even though it's simple, it's powerful. So anyways, thanks so much for hanging out. Manifest more gratitude.